Thanks, Andy. Towns across Texas are getting ready to tackle big projects in 2023, especially right here in the Brazos Valley.
Yep, Jordan, and today our KAGS William Johnson spoke with the mayor of Hearne about his hopes for the city moving forward.
How long have you been mayor of Hearne?
I've been mayor for 24 years.
Wow. Why'd you do it initially?
You know, I served on the city council initially, and I really enjoyed it, and it was an opportunity to run for mayor, and I did it and enjoyed it.
The economy was not that great for Hearne in 2022. What specifically did it look like?
We were not certain, because when you lose an individual, everything has to be re-looked at and resorted, and to make sure that we are in line with our budget, and that was it.
How is the budget and the economic stability of Hearne going to look like going forward in 23?
We look very promising for 23. We have 2 new businesses coming to town, one on the south side of town and one on the north side of town.
What's that feeling seeing new businesses coming into Hearne?
It's great, and we also have a local contractor building houses in Hearne. That is a big need for Hearne right now. Housing.
Do you mean that there's less affordable housing options in Hearne, or just homes in general?
Homes in general, sir. And of course, when a builder comes in, he's going to build more of a middle class.
And as far as discussing housing and economic stability for Hearne, what is the tax rate going to look like for Hearne in 23?
I'm real proud to say that we will remain the same.
I think one thing that's really cool is just seeing the progression of the schools in Hearne. How does that relationship look like?
And we can honestly say now that the schools are in a good position level-wise. You know, they're acceptable now.
At the beginning of 2022, we did see some violent situations here in Hearne, a few shootings, and then the threat of violence over at Hearne High School. How are you working with the Hearne Police Department to address those issues so they don't happen as much in 23?
We work very closely with our schools to make sure that we are secure and have a plan in place if something like that were to happen. So I feel they have addressed it and come up with a plan, and you know, hopefully that now will happen in Hearne, but you have to be ready.
In terms of infrastructure for the city, what are y'all looking to for 2023?
We plan to put a lot more emphasis on our streets. That is one of your biggest complaints, I think, in every city: streets, potholes.
If you had to summarize Hearne in just one sentence or phrase, how would you summarize the town?
Friendly, small city town that you would, you know, we get criticized for not having everything, but in small cities, you're not able to do that. I mean, it takes developers and that want to invest in your city, but again, then you become a bigger city.
And you can catch all of our interviews with some of our local mayors on KAGSTV.com.